I love playing video games, but I also love discussing video games, connecting with the community, sharing opinions, trying to understand games, and expressing why I love the ones that I do. Playing games can sometimes be a very personal experience, but as soon as I jump on the internet, I have the whole world to share my passion with. And the same goes for you too. That's why you're here listening to a guy talk about games. Playing them isn't enough for you. You care enough about them to want to connect with others who share the same dedication to this art form. At this point, it's no longer just about playing games. It's about the games themselves. And as a result, taking part in this community becomes a social, educational, and most importantly, an enjoyable experience. But I feel like this experience is a little one-sided sometimes, especially on a platform like YouTube. Now, I'll admit that I may like researching and analyzing a lot more than the majority of people. That being said, I think it's gratifying for anyone to come to a conclusion about something by oneself without receiving that conclusion from somebody else. I talk about a lot of open-ended concepts on my channel that, hopefully, leave some room for viewers to think about and interpret by themselves. However, since I'm a human being, these videos are still masked in my opinion, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but what ends up happening is that the viewers are given a biased answer to something before they're even given the chance to answer it for themselves. Like I said, this isn't necessarily bad, but I think it can be valuable to take some time with an idea before reflecting upon it with others. So with that in mind, I decided to start a new series. Welcome to the first level of challenge mode, a little monthly thing that I will be starting from this point onwards. Basically, this is how it's going to work. On the first of every month, I'll upload a video detailing a topic that will be used as a catalyst for an investigation of sorts. Some topics may require a bit of research, some may require playing a game of your choice to study a particular concept or mechanic. Obviously, you can choose whether or not you want to participate. As you'll see in a few moments, this thing will work out regardless of how many people there are. 2 weeks later, on the 15th of that month, I'll upload another video outlining my experience with that month's challenge. It's there that you can present your own findings with the challenge in the comments section. So not only can we learn from our own little investigations, but we can learn from others who are also participating with their own similar, yet totally different study. I know this sounds weird right now, but I'm sure this will make more sense after we do the first one. Then, on the final day of that month, I'll upload a much more open-ended video on said topic that will be more akin to some of the other stuff that I've uploaded. But the difference will be that I'll be taking what I've learned from everyone who partook in the challenge and applying it to my video. The result will be an open-ended discussion that takes into account a variety of different opinions and perspectives, instead of just my own. Like I said, I think the best way to really understand how it's going to go is just to get the first one out of the way, so that's what I'm gonna do. We're going to start with something really simple, just to ease into things. This is level 1 after all. I'll leave the more open-ended stuff for later. As for this time, I want you to find a developer that you don't know very well. Can't be no Miyamoto or anything like that, come on now. Try to find someone new if possible. They can be a director, an artist, a musician, whatever, but it has to be someone you're not entirely familiar with. My suggestion would be to pick a person from a game you like, but that doesn't have to be the case. This shouldn't be too hard. I myself don't even know a lot of the lead developers for some of my favorite games. Once you've found your guy or girl, try to find out some stuff about them. What do they do? What's their job when they work on a game? What do you like about their work, if anything? What kind of style do they have? What makes them unique? These are just general questions, but the information you gather is up to you. This doesn't have to be some big report, just some basic stuff. And feel free to share anything you come across, anything that interests you, anything that catches your attention. Maybe it's the way this developer carries themselves, maybe it's the way they dress. Who knows, that's up to you. The first level of challenge mode has begun. Good luck to everyone playing.